Good evening and welcome to BlackProv and Year 2099, presented to you tonight by CSE Portland. I'm Patrick Short. I'll be your host for this evening. And we are coming to you as performers from various areas on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded lands of the Cowlitz, Cascades, Chinook, Shoshone, Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh people. And we're grateful that you're here with us tonight. It's two fun shows. I think you're going to enjoy them a whole lot. I'd like to first thank Marianne Rambo for putting together the pre-show and helping us out with technical things through the night. Thank you very much, Marianne. And next, I'd like to get to it. Let's bring out Jamie Montgomery and BlackProv.
Wow, that was an introduction. I wasn't even ready for that. Thank you. I appreciate you guys being here. It's fantastic. It's fun. I don't know what else to say. That you guys are great. What we are going to do is we're going to get a suggestion. This is Michael and this is John. Wave hi. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
What we're going to do is we're going to get a suggestion from you guys. So you can just go ahead and just start throwing suggestions in chat, and we'll take one suggestion. And then what we'll do is we'll talk about what that suggestion means to us personally, and then we'll morph into some improv. So just go ahead and throw suggestions into chat, please.
I'm seeing a lot of people waving high.
So am I.
Oh, that was from when you said wave high. They were like, okay, I'm waving high.
Well, one of the suggestions I've said is Manny Petty.
Manny Petty.
Manny Petty.
Manny Petty. There's also Turtle. So hey, you want to give a Manny or a Petty to a turtle, then
To a turtle?
go.
Okay.
Go right
Teenage mute. Okay. Well, it says tootin' teenage needle teetles. But I think I know exactly what that means.
I don't.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Inexperienced hugging.
Tootin' Minage.
It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's awesome.
What's awesome?
Which one?
Eating soup on warm days.
Okay, let's go with that one. Yeah, let's go with that one.
I like that.
Wait. Why would you eat a soup on a warm day? You're supposed to eat a soup as a comfort food. It's comfort.
Well,
Don't yuck my yum.
I'm saying.
I've never heard that before.
Okay, so let's be clear. Is like ramen considered soup, or is it?
No, ramen. It even says on the pack is noodles. Ramen noodles. It doesn't
But
say.
it's
But
covered in water.
it's in a broth.
Yeah.
Yes, it's soup.
All right. Okay. All
Are
right.
you eating it like crackers?
Oh no, but it's a noodle.
Yeah, and there are noodles in soup.
It's submerged in water.
But it's still a noodle though.
No. You was going to say soup. Don't even.
No.
Yeah, it's a noodle. It's a noodle in a saltwater bath. That's called soup.
It's called a noodle. It's noodle. It says on the pack is ramen noodles.
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So it's cereal soup then.
No, because it's not a saltwater bath. It's milk. It's in milk.
It's not saturated with liquids.
It is.
Oh.
No, but it's not in a saltwater bath. Cereal is cereal because it's in a cold, milky substance.
I'm not
The point
believing
I was
it.
trying to make was like if you're going to eat something hot,
Right.
I would eat ramen in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, if you're a college student.
What if you sick and you you got to clear your passages? You want to eat something hot to clear your nasal passages.
Even in the summertime.
Yeah, even in the summertime. You don't just get sick in the wintertime.
Allergies. That's all around sickness.
Well,
Yeah.
then what are you gonna eat some soup when you have allergies?
Okay, can we get rid of these? Can we put these away? It is
Pull out
soup. It's soup.
It's noodles.
Okay. So then here's this. What is the difference between noodles and soup?
Why don't come? Listen here. Don't be coming to me asking me them questions. And now the difference is a noodle is a noodle and a soup is a soup. Now we don't have this discussion time and time again.
See, that's what's wrong with you, Oscar. You can't use the definition of a question to answer the question. You can't. You just told me noodles is noodles and soup is soup. What next? You gonna tell me water is water and air is air?
That's what it is, ain't it? Water is water and air is air. But you gonna go out to the ocean and swim and try to breathe underwater like the fishes and the sharks?
Leroy, you should know you can't argue with this man. You can't argue with him. He will not believe that water's wet, even if it's over his head. He won't believe it.
Answer that one, Oscar. Is water wet?
It gets wet when you're in it. Now it's not wet before you touch it, though.
Now, Oscar, what kind of sense does that make? What is this?
That's like if a tree fall in the in the forest, do you hear it or not? Ain't that how the saying go? If a tree fall in the forest, do you hear it?
You know what? You working my nerves, Oscar. You working my nerves. You got me having to take my pills now. I can't do this with you.
You have
every time.
Right. You
Don't
have.
be taking
I cannot argue with you because you're right. What you said is absolutely correct.
Right.
You cannot hear a tree if you're not in the woods.
And you can't feel the water if you put your hand in there and until it's wet. You don't know if the water's wet until you put your hand in there.
Yeah, I can see that. You that horse that you have to drown when you drag it to the well.
You can't drink you can't, how that saying go, you can't drag a horse to the water and drink it up at the same time.
Okay, I see what's happening here. You trying to make it difficult for everybody else. I'm gonna go down to the basement and work on one of my projects.
You always go down to the basement when things get serious up here. Always go down there now. Okay. All right. Fine.
Hey, Oscar. Yeah. Oscar, you know, the only thing that's serious is you need to get your hearing checked.
What? What you say now? I can't understand you. Now, there you go. Hide your face again, so I can't see you.
Oscar, we can't keep doing this back and forth.
Listen,
I keep telling you, you talking about that damn tree in the forest. Of course, you can't hear it. You got your aid on 0. You got to turn it up, Oscar.
I know I got first aid. I already know that.
See, I can't keep doing this with you, Oscar. You know what? Why don't you sit up here and just think about things? I need to go down and talk to Frank.
Don't go down. He always got to go down in that basement. They go down there together all the time. Now we got to get this together. Now, every time we have this conversation in the shop, they're always trying to go down in the basement and have their little secret time or whatever. So I come from the old school and I know what the sayings go like. I know all the sayings. One of the sayings is you ain't the sharpest knife that come out the sink. That's what it is. You ain't the sharpest knife come out the sink, and you ain't the smallest sweater in the closet. That's all that is.
Leroy heading downstairs. Oh wow. Oscar is really losing it. He's really losing it. I don't understand. How can we? Oh, he can't even get his words straight. what's going on. I really need to go down and talk to Frank. Let me go see what it's about downstairs. Hold on.
I ain't got no time for that noise upstairs. My peace and quiet, tranquility. I ain't got to worry about nothing. I leave that noise upstairs. They think they're gonna get me stuck upstairs.
Frank.
Yes. How may I help you, Leroy?
Well, it's not me that we need to figure out helping. It's Oscar. He's really losing it these days.
He's losing it these days. He lost it years ago.
Well, yeah, Frank, but I don't know. He getting all his jokes mixed up, and I don't know if it's this asbestos around here that's getting to his head or what.
No. You don't come down here talking that mess. Ain't nothing wrong with this area down here. It's a restricted area for a reason. You ain't even supposed to be down here.
Well, Frank, that's why I put myself on a 5-minute time limit when I come down here. You know that this asbestos be working my lungs.
I didn't told you already. Don't say that word.
God. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right, Frank. All right.
That stuff has been disbanded since 1970. They don't even have that material anymore. This is something new.
Okay. Here we go.
Listen now, y'all done been down here for too long. The barbecue upstairs is getting all burned up now. I done started the barbecue. I know you the cooker, Frank. I know you are, but I had to start the grill. What?
You started we better get upstairs. This place gonna burn up. Oscar don't know what he doing.
I got this, dog. You talking about I don't know what I'm doing. I'm the smartest man in the math class. And what the teacher say you put on the hat. I put on the hat and sit in the front of the class.
No, they put on a hat and sat you in the back of the class. That's a dunce.
You mean the dudes that you throw out on the dice?
No, Oscar, did you at least set it up outside this time?
I set it up on the porch out there, right on the landing strip when you open the back.
He ain't got no pole. He's talking. I better get out of here, man. Y'all, we gonna burn up.
Wait a minute. He said we don't have no poach.
No, we don't have no poach.
No poach. That's the stuff you use on the site when you cooking something. You got to poach it like a poach egg.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Did you put it on? Did you put it out in the front or the back?
It's out in the back.
Oscar, we got lumber back there. Oh, I need to get upstairs.
That's all right. Now y'all gonna leave me down here by myself again. Y'all know I don't like to stand down here in this basement by myself because it's scary down here. I'm going back upstairs now.
Ooh, where did he put? Where did he put this grill? I don't. Oh Lord, I think he really is. I don't smell no smoke. Where? Maybe I should check out in the front.
Come on now. I guess I'll put the barbecue out on in the back. It's back there somewhere.
I had to fill up this bucket 3 times to put out your barbecue.
You had to put out the bucket 3 times. You know how the saying go with the buckets? You on fill it up and the horse don't come down and drink it and kicked it. And he kicked it. Ain't that how the saying go?
Hey, Oscar, just give up the sayings. Just give it up.
You ain't got one right yet. Not in your 55 tries. In just this few minutes, you ain't get none of them yet. Right.
I don't have to get none of them right. I'm the owner of the place, and it's gonna be what I say it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be hot mess. That's what it's gonna be.
You the owner of the place. Your name is in the front.
My
Got
name
your
is
name in big sign in the front, Oscar.
right?
It's your business, your establishment.
Oscars, right, right up there on the.
Where's the
side of
people?
back.
Where's the people? Where's the customers?
You know what they say, you can't lead a horse to the drink without the barbershop, without, how'd that go? It's the same way with you build it and cut the hair and they will come. That's how it go. Cut it and they will come.
I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I can't.
I actually
can't
like
do-
that one. That's a good one.
See, it is a good one now.
Cut the hair and they will come.
That's right.
Oh, you have both lost your mind.
Leroy. Listen, I don't know Frank for forever. I don't know what's this. What's it, Leroy? Watch his face when I tell him this. I love you, Frank. See his face? He gonna
Every
agree with
time.
what I say. You've been
Every time. Every time.
Now we gonna put that saying up on the Oscars. If you cut the how'd it go?
Cut the hair, the people will come. Yeah. I got my paintbrush. I'm going to put it in ink. That's right. Yeah.
You gonna cut the hair with the paintbrush?
Okay. You know what? I can't do this. I can't do this.
Wait,
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I'm done. I'm going to paint this.
You can't go paint without the paint. How does saying go? You got to put the paint in the brush and 2 strokes in the different strokes.
For different folks.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. That is our show. Fantastic. You guys are great. Stick around for year 2099. Stick around after that for a Q&A. After that with us and 2099. Thank you, everybody, for a fantastic night. Sugar punch. And here's Patrick Shorts.
All right. Thank you very much, Jamie, John, Michael, Leroy, Oscar, and of course, Frank from the Barbershop. Directed and coached by Leanne Johnson, who is in the audience tonight. Thank you, Leanne. Great work. And I'm still wondering, personally, about the guitar. I do want to say that. So next up is a short show called Year 2099, directed by Fiona Jenkins and me. And it is what we call young adult dystopian improv. So we're going to begin by having Amy Gray allow me, by stopping her screen share, to have my second screen share a screen. We'll show a short trailer, and then we'll bring up Year 2099. Since the audio tested perfectly before and is not happening now, we'll describe what's happening. Our world has fallen apart. There's an evil government. They're hoarding everything. But some people have the courage to fight back.
Dun 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 dun.
Clink, clink, clink.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Fans, welcome to Year 2099. To get us started, we need a suggestion from you. And that suggestion is this. You have gone to Target and you intended to buy something, but you bought something else. What was it? So let's put those things into chat And Marianne will pick it for us and let us know what it is.
Looks like the item in question tonight is Legos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is year 2099.
Hi, my name is Nina, and we don't have any Legos. In the before times, everything was built up with Legos, and now our world is falling apart. It hurts to walk around. My older sister, she's found a way to make some new Legos.
What's up? My name's H, spelled H, and this here is my pony best friend, but also my pony, spelled I, spelled E-E-Y. I know it's kind of confusing, but language, am I right? I've been out here on the outskirts of town in the desert, searching for any redeemable replacement that could be as a Lego, anything that sticks well enough, but I haven't found anything. And honestly, it's getting kind of lonely out here.
My name is Deirdre Widefinay, and if I step on another one of those, someone will lose a body part.
My name is Millie. Nina's my younger sister. I'm just trying to make the world a better place for her, you know? Since there were no Legos for us to play with as kids, there's a whole generation of people who don't know how to be architects and engineers and nerds. And I just want to make that world come back again. So I'm coming up with a new kind of Lego.
My name is Gaz Pulling. There's Legos to be taken off the street. So they hire me, the chief of security, ruin all of this, kick down their castle.
Hey, I'm Carburetor Jane. Sure, everybody knows me. I make the midnight run between Sector 12 and 42 twice a week. Can get you just about anything.
Hi, I'm Cass. When I was a small child, Deirdre Widefinay took my parents. They had been making illegal Legos in order to build us a better future. But she found out, and she adopted me. She raised me as her own child, and ever since then, I've been a spy for Deirdre Widefinay, running around the streets of Legoland.
The name's Brock Throckmorton, and I'm kind of a master architect for the old goes. You give me anything, I can make something happen. You give me 2 Sixers, a carton of eggs. One day, I'm gonna find the model of the Millennium Falcon, and I'm gonna fly on out of here.
I am General Andre. I enforce what must happen in all of the sectors. No Legos, no Duplos. Those are reserved for the government as God intended. And this is the year 2099.
Oh, Nina, I was worried about you.
Sorry, I got caught up.
Caught up in what? Nina, you can't go running off like that. You know it's not safe out here anymore.
I know, I almost got caught by a patrolman.
Did they find anything?
No, I don't have anything on me right now.
Good. Okay. Listen, I heard of a girl whose parents used to be working on a formula. A Lego formula.
A Lego formula?
A Lego formula. And I think if we could find her, maybe she might be able to tell us something.
Oh, wow. This is all so exciting. I'm just so used to the way things are.
I know. I know that you're used to growing up in this world. You've never even really gotten to play with an awesome Lego playset. The best you could get was Playmobil, you know?
And it sucked.
It does. But listen. I believe that there's a world out there, beyond this city, where we could be free to build with Legos, to make whatever we want, you know?
Yeah, maybe build a new life for ourselves.
You're right. Listen, we're gonna have to get from here, you know, Sector 4, to Sector 8 if we're gonna find this girl. So,
Okay.
you know who we have to talk to, right?
Yeah, Carburetor Jane.
Carburetor Jane. And I think I know where to find her.
Let's go.
Throckmorton!
Jane, it's a pleasure as always.
So, I hear you're in the market for some bristle blocks.
I'm in the market for a little acrylone trial butadiene styrene, if you know what I mean, a little ABS.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's gonna cost a lot of money.
Jane, I'm talented. I'm talented with the bits and the blocks. You know this. I got something coming. I got something going that could really change it all.
Yeah. I'll take your deal. When do you need it and where do you need it?
Tomorrow, inside the gates, I'll have something worth your while. Don't deal with
Better
anybody
not.
else.
You better not disappoint me again, Throckmorton.
I never do.
All right then, Andre. Tell me, what have you discovered about them? You've had almost a month now.
Well, Madam Widefinay, there is a rebellion. We've identified someone who has a secret formula. We've identified a young man who actually can put more than 2 blocks together at a time. For instance, our security cameras caught him putting 2 6-pieces together to create a carton of eggs. Also, we've discovered a number of the youth refer to the plural of Lego as Legos when we all know it's Lego. This has to be stopped.
All right. Bring Jazz Coolidge in. He's
Jazz
the only
is
one
here.
who can handle this.
Jazz is ready.
I want to hear his
Jazz.
plan.
Jazz is our finest weapon.
Yes, I have got more intel, and we have got them cornered now.
Good work, Jazz. Beautiful. Tell us what you know.
Well, so far, I was able to destroy 2 castles, and they actually made little figures inside with a bed. Oh,
Minifigs.
on smashing it.
They have minifigs. Those were banned a generation ago, Jazz.
Along with the pirate ship ones. Those are the ones I hate the actual most.
Yes, they make my stomach turn. But most importantly, I hear that they have someone who can put pieces together to combine into one big piece.
I've heard that, and you've identified this miscreant.
Yes.
Have you been getting information from Cass? I sent her specifically out to deal with this.
Oh, yes. And we even made a plan to get them all together. And then we rub them all out at once. That's why I brought my wooden spoon.
Your wooden spoon has powers beyond comprehension, Jazz.
Oh, yes.
Superb.
I can't wait to see your spoon in action.
Jazz, I'm proud to team with you to uphold what is best for all of us.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here and to work under your authority. Yes.
We all serve Madame Widefine, Jazz. We all serve Madame Widefine.
Andre, could you step out for a moment? I need to have a word with Jazz in private.
As you wish.
Now, Jazz, you've been doing an excellent job. Here's the thing. If you can complete this mission, I will move you into Andre's position, and you will no longer work under Andre. You will work side by side, hand in hand, with me, the Widefine.
Yes. I think I like that very much. Yes.
I knew you would, Jazz, and I'm counting on you.
I will not let you down.
I know you won't.
Jane, how long is it gonna be?
How long? Let me ask the truck. Excuse me, Marianne. How long until we reach our destination in sector? What sector was it?
8.
Sector 8.
Affirmative. Arrival in Section 8 in approximately 22 minutes.
There you go. I love this. Thank you, Marianne.
Thank you, Marianne.
You're welcome, Carburetor Jane.
Listen, Jane, do you know this Cass?
Cass.
Carburetor Jane.
Yes, Marianne. Marianne, something's happened to our audio. Oh, darn, I gotta do something with this. Oh, look, there's somebody up ahead. Hold on, I'll pull over.
Hello?
Come on in!
Oh, whoa. People! Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna get out and talk to them.
Hurry up, we're on a schedule.
I'm gonna stay in here.
Hi. Oh my gosh. Can I just... I've only had this horse. Sorry, I don't even know where to start. My name's H, and this is my horse.
Hey,
Hi.
thank you for meeting me here. Billy, thank you.
Wait a minute, you're Cass?
Oh, there's another
Yeah.
person too.
Oh,
I'm Kat.
yeah, she was behind your horse. You didn't see.
Oh, sorry.
I'm very good at going incognito. It's a little trick I learned from my mom.
Cool. I was gonna ask you about your parents, but I don't know if we can trust him. Hey, guy with the horse. What's your name?
It's H. Spelled H. It's pretty simple.
H, just like the letter H.
Yeah. And this is I. Spelled E-E-Y.
Okay, cool. H and I.
I know
Hi.
H from some of my dealings back in District 2. I asked him to come because I thought you might want to meet.
Is he does he have any skills?
H has a very particular skill.
You ever heard Play-Doh? Pretty good Lego substitute, if you ask me.
No. Play-Doh? You can use Play-Doh?
Well, me and my horse, it's a team effort, but yeah, we figured out a way to make Play-Doh.
Wah, wah. Hey, you kids, hurry up out there.
Millie,
I got a
Jane.
shipment to deliver.
Millie, I didn't say that you could bring another person. Who's this?
This is Jane, Cass. We can trust Jane.
Carburetor Jane?
The one and the same.
Hi,
yes.
Carburetor Jane. I've heard of you.
Hey, Cass, I've heard of you.
You're enemy number 1. You're the one whose posters are up all around town.
Yeah. So what you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I love enemies of the state.
What are you up to?
Here because I don't like Deirdre Wide-Finet, and I am trying to bond with people who have the same interests as mine.
Okay, well, listen. Me and my sister are just trying to get the Lego formula and get back to Sector 2 so we can put something together, maybe a vehicle or something that we can escape the whole city with. Maybe we can talk about this in the car on the way.
Wait a minute. Everybody, just all y'all get in the cab. Get in the truck. Marianne, incoming.
Doors opening, Carburetor Jane.
Fine. Okay.
Thank you.
Look, I have connections. I can help you get the supplies.
And for me, I got all the Play-Doh in the world.
I'm amazed that your pony fits in this truck.
He cramps down when he needs to.
He's flexible.
Like Play-Doh.
I'm glad you got that. Thank you.
Here we go.
My precious. Ah. Is that Brock Throckmorton?
Carburetor, where is she? She's never late, except for that time with the dark goggles fair. She got caught up at that, but other than that, she's usually on time. And I have this nice comb I made for her.
I can see him down there, Andre. Look what I have. This will certainly lure him.
I knew I smelled cheap aftershave. That Brock Throckmorton. Oh, I hate his hair. I hate his face.
Brock Throckmorton. Look up, Brock Throckmorton.
What?
Look what I have. You know you want it.
Is that Jango Fett's ship, which has a pretty problematic name that I'm not going to repeat?
Yes. Come up and get it for yourself, Brock Throckmorton.
This is great. Oh,
Yeah. Finally, I will end my troubles with that Brock Throckmorton.
He's a pest.
Jazz, take him into custody first. We need to interrogate before you get rid of him.
Makes my blood boil just thinking about him in the same room with me. Ah.
Let it boil, Jazz. Let it boil.
Mom! Deirdre! I have news.
Yes, Cass, what is it?
I found Carburetor Jane.
Finally. Oh, what a glorious day. Brock Throckmorton and Carburetor Jane in the same day. Are they headed here?
They're headed back to, was District 8, I think? They're trying to collect supplies to build a Lego machine to get them out of here.
All right. Did you hear that, Jazz? I expect you to go after them.
I'm already on it. I have troops on their way to Section 8, and they will meet them there.
Would you like? Do you want me to go too?
You may as well.
Should I like partner with?
We need you. I will use you as bait. They like you. You talk their language, they lingo.
In that case, let Andre deal with Brock Throckmorton. You go to Sector 8.
Okay. Yes, Miss Whitefney.
I'm so glad we're back in Sector 8. Always makes me jumpy when we're far away for too long, you know?
Makes me jumpy being here. I don't like my posters being up.
You know what? There's not much we can do.
Hey, I was just wondering, where's Cass right now?
What?
She was just here.
I
Cass.
knew it.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Jess.
there you are.
What's up?
I just went to go use the bathroom and stock up on my 1x2s.
That seems legit.
Nice. So now that we've got all the pieces that we need, we've got Lego sets, we've got some Play-Doh to keep them together.
Not so loud.
Sorry, Jane.
Yes.
Listen, I'm
Not
gonna head
so
back
loud.
to my truck.
Oh
Yes,
no, it's
because
Jazz.
I like
Coolidge.
hearing all of your plot, because all of you are going down with me.
You leave these kids alone.
Cass
Oh.
takes a swing at Jazz.
Carbureting Jane.
Jazz leans in and throws Cass out of the way. Millie rushes in with a palm to the face. Nina and H jump in, but collide together. Jazz hits Millie with the spoon. Millie falls. Jazz turns toward Carburetor Jane and does his worst. Her eyes are pulled out. Jane falls bleeding. The others flee.
Yes, it's going to be a pleasure to bring in the great Carburetor Jane.
I'm not that great. You know what's great about me? My truck. Marianne, get out of here. Head to some random sector and self-destruct.
Random sector, self-destruct, affirmative, Carburetor Jane.
You know what was
She's
on that
getting
truck?
away. No.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have got me, but I got you back. I got you back good.
I'll get you in the long run. I'll get you.
Oh, you got me pretty good, actually.
All right, Throckmorton.
Thought you'd get my beautiful ship, didn't you, boy? But you never will.
I'll get that limited edition 2001 collectible if it's the last thing I do, Wide Finet.
You hope. Your father tried the same, but he left too many pieces on the floor, and after I stepped on them, I left pieces of him on the floor.
You take that back about Doc Throckmorton. He's
Take
a good
what?
man and a Marine.
And I took him out, Marine or no, and I'm going to do the same with you. But first, you're going to tell us how it is that you've planned. What is that?
Well, there's only one way for you to find out, and that's with my knowledge, because you certainly don't know how to work this half comb and half plastic polyurethane finding device by yourself.
The polyurethane finding device, that was only a rumor.
Rock Throckmorton's full of rumors.
How did
Jazz.
We made it back in one piece. It was a fierce fight, but in the end, we got the information and I damaged greatly cruel image to carburetor Jane. Now,
Yes, but we didn't get the truck.
Oh, Cass.
We killed carburetor Jane. She's gone. And Marianne is somewhere in a random district self-destructing in about 5 minutes.
No.
I hope I made it in time to put it into this Brock Throckmorton.
Madam Widefinay, Jazz, I am seriously concerned that if we've lost track of that truck, which is something I can barely even say, that truck self-destruction could be used against us.
Oh, Andre. You're as bad at plans as you are at alliteration. For that truck was in no random place. That truck's gonna blow up your Lego vault downtown, and you're far too far away to stop it now.
I'm headed to the Lego. I'm headed to the Lego right now, Madam Widefinay.
Whichever one of you gets there first and saves it, I will make you my right arm Lego piece.
Wait for me. I'm on my way through the tunnels.
Wait! Brock,
What, traitor?
I can get you out of here.
Why, you're a coward. Even in this light, you're yellow.
Don't make fun of my yellow skin. It's kind of a self-conscious thing for me. It's because I'm directly descended from a Lego man.
Well, what? You think you can redeem yourself now after all the hurt you've caused?
I'm a very indecisive person, and I have like maybe some feelings for you. I just think it's really cool what you do with Legos.
I try. I wear cool leather jackets. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. Cool guy. Brock's a cool name.
I am like a spy, which is
That's pretty cool too. Like, and
right?
you tricked everybody. Like, you're pretty smart, and I don't know, maybe in another world where we weren't on opposite sides. But no. Also, I am bound to a chair currently, and I'm your prisoner of war, so it's kind of, there's a power balance that I'm not super digging.
It's true, but I have a pointy Lego that I could use to like saw through the ropes.
Everyone knows that a Lego is the sharpest utensil around. Get me out of here. We can save everyone.
Save everyone?
But mostly us and our chemistry.
Okay. I'll do it.
That was such a close one.
H, I just don't think I can go on. All I have left are Carburetor Jane's goggles.
It's okay. I have a plan. I has a plan. You told me on the way.
I has a plan.
What's the plan, I?
We have Marianne's exploding car. The exploding car, Marianne. And we could use it to destroy the government's, Legos and establish peace throughout the land. And there's another thing too. Play-Doh. If we cover it and sell, if we cover ourselves with Play-Doh, the bomb can't hurt us. It's explosion resistant.
H, you're a genius.
I is a genius.
Oh.
Well, it's I and I's plan. So I and I together.
Of course. Nina, what do you say?
Let's go to the cave. Let's blow this place up.
Let's do it.
I think we got here first, Jazz.
I
Excellent
didn't see
work.
anybody when I was running through the tunnel. It's just a bunch of bats.
That's good.
Okay. I still got my spoon. Yes.
Hey,
Hey!
There's one of them.
there's two of them, Jazz.
This Play-Doh is really sticky.
Millie is with us. There's two of them now. Nina in that ink with that ugly horse.
All right, Marianne. As soon as Nina and Millie lead Jazz and General Andre into the cave, I'll press the trigger.
Hey.
Affirmative.
Hey, Andre. Jazz. We've got
Yes.
something to show you.
You'd best do that.
It's in the cave.
We'll follow you. And no funny
Very
business.
little convincing. That's incredible.
Hi.
What's up, Andre?
Brock Throckmorton.
I
His
touched
voice
the
is
trigger.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
What?
All your
5,
Legos.
4, 3, 2,
Stop it!
1.
Did it.
Marianne did it. That brilliant, beautiful truck.
What a calculated blast she came up with. Precisely destroyed the three governmental figures and keep us alive.
I and I can finally see with both our two eyes.
Poetic.
Play-Doh saved us all. Once upon a time, retailers sold a pack of Legos every 7 seconds. And now, Play-Doh will be doing the same.
We'll start a new empire. A flexible, foldable one.
Kinda sounds like the same problem we had before, but with a different substance, but I can't see anything going wrong.
This time we control it. We're the ones in power.
And
We'll
we're
figure it
never
out.
gonna be adults.
We'll figure it out in the sequel.
And that is the year 2099. Our cast tonight as Nina Rachel Rogers, as H, Eli Carey, Brock Throckmorton, Cohen Jenkins, Cass, Sylvia Grosswald, Carburetor Jane, Amy Gray, Deirdre Widefinay, Ruth Jenkins,
Not dead yet.
Millie, Fiona Jenkins, Jazz Coolidge, Michael Buchanan, General Andre, that's me, Patrick Short, once again, dead at the end of year 2099. Let's bring the cast of year 2099 back out, along with cast of BlackProv. And friends, if you'll hang around with us for a few minutes, we'd love to do a little talk back. I mean, it's more like a chat back using Zoom. So if you have any questions for either cast, throw those things out there, and we'll have Marianne sort them out. But before we do, I just want to say a couple of things. First of all, we'd like to also thank the director and coach of BlackProv's The Barbershop, Leanne Johnson.
Yes,
Thank you,
Leanne.
Leanne.
Thank you,
Awesome.
Thank you, Leanne.
You're fantastic. Thank you.
And a little special recognition for some other people. A lot of that music that you heard was generated by Carburetor Jane, Amy Gray herself, doing double duty. Fiona Jenkins, located in Vancouver, British Columbia, currently, was the co-director. And Brock Throckmorton, Cohen Jenkins, located in Boise, Idaho, currently. So Zoom doing its magic, bringing us together from faraway places.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. And one more thing before we go to questions, I'd like to point out a big day coming up June 6th. That's just 2 days from today for two of our cast members, Sylvia and Eli, going to be graduating from Grant High School here in Portland, Oregon. So awesome job. And they've been working with us here in year 2099 for 2 years. And we're grateful for them. And they're off to exciting adventures, which if you ask, they'll tell you. Great. So let's go to Marianne. What's some questions for our...
Yes, I am still here and unharmed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Our first question is from Cheng Zhang. He says, how can you make your acting look like I am watching a movie in a cinema? What magic are you using?
Good question.
Yeah, I think it's a great question, and thank you so much for that, and probably what you brought to it, and your suspension of disbelief, and a couple of Zoom tricks. But yeah, thank you. That's pretty awesome.
It's in the blue water.
Yeah, it's in the blue water in the barbershop. Cool.
I'd say 1 year of a pandemic has taught us all to be Zoom masters.
Right?
Absolutely.
I describe myself as a level 5 Zoom lord.
Fantastic. I do see a question. I'm going to just leap over Marianne because Amy Carroll, thank you, Amy, has asked what adventures are the new graduates up to? So let's go to Sylvia first and then Eli.
Alrighty. I am going to Ithaca College in New York next year to study. I'm going to get a BFA in acting. I'm very excited. Hopefully, I've heard that there's some pretty good improv troupes on campus that I can join. But I'll be across country, so I'm glad we learned how to do this virtually before I left forever.
Awesome. And Eli?
Yeah, next year I will be at DePaul University in the lovely city of Chicago, back to see the family up there. And I will be getting a BFA in comedy arts, and I'm very excited about that. Yeah, Windy City time.
That's right.
Awesome. Great. Marianne, what other questions do we have?
We have a great question from Isaac A. He says, I learned yesterday the concept of game in comedy. In the barbershop, was Oscar's game The Absurd Sayings, and was this conscious?
Well, no, it was not a conscious decision. What was the suggestion? Was ramen noodles as a soup or something?
And it was soup on a warm day.
Soup on a warm day.
On a warm day, yeah. So yeah, it just happened. We just kind of talk about it, and it just happens.
I'd say like whenever we do scenes, there are many games that we kind of pull, and that is one of the games that Oscar played for that particular scene. But our scenes will change every time, and we did a scene the other day, and one of the games was like. I continue to list things like, Oscar would say something and I'd say, you know what, there's about 3 things wrong with that. And like, and I would list things. And then Oscar picked up on it and then Oscar would like challenge me and say, yeah, so what 3 things are wrong with that? So like there are different games every show we do.
And none of us plan that. We just make it up, just like with 2099. It just happens. You just go with it.
Cool. Thank
Great
you.
question.
That's awesome. Great question, Isaac. Thank you. Marianne, what do we have?
All right, this one for 2099 from Doreen Calderon. She says, do you pre-select your characters each new episode or keep them for all episodes?
Oh, that's a really great question. Who would like to field that? Let's throw one to Millie, the co-director. Fiona.
Hello. Yes, that is a good question. We have always kept our same character names right from the beginning. So we're always Millie and H and Nina and so on. And usually the characters are pretty similar. Cass has never been a traitor before, as far as I know, or maybe once, but
Once
so
when
that
I
was a
killed
fun
both
surprise.
my love interests, I was a traitor.
Ah, right.
But other than that, I'm usually a good guy.
Yeah. So we switch it up, but usually we the kids are the rebels and the adults are the bad guys. Most of the time.
I've been the big baddie before, and
That's true.
yeah, and it switches up, and our characters always have different quirks, but it's just easier to have the same names because we like aren't good enough to learn 10 names every single time.
Our truck never talked before. That was new.
This
Yeah.
is the first time the truck was the character, yes.
That's awesome. We do have a couple other folks who've played with us before who aren't with us tonight for one reason or another. Maya Johnson, who happens to be the daughter of Leanne Johnson, the director of BlackProv, and Aidan Durius, Johanna Lowenberg, Matt Beyer. So we do have actually a larger cast, which tends to work a little better when we're live as opposed to when we're on Zoom. It gets a little hard to manage on Zoom. Brock was actually the president of the government in one thing, and that the suggestion from Target that time was bath bombs, and that was a very memorable episode of where General Andre was dropping bath bombs into the bath for the president, Brock Throckmorton. So that kind of thing can change. Yeah, awesome. Marianne.
Yes. There's actually two very similar questions, one for BlackProv and 2099 each. The question from Sylvia for BlackProv is, how long have you been working together? And the question for Doreen from 2099 is, when did you first premiere 2099?
Great question. Let's go with the BlackProv question first.
Excellent. I'm going to throw that over to Michael to answer that question.
We've been working together for a few months. We actually we all are part of the same theater, so in passing, we come across each other and we take classes together, and we just decided that we wanted to play together and to perform together. So the short answer would be like a few months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And repeat I have a very improviser short attention span. What was the question again?
When did you premiere 2099?
Oh, who would like to take that one? Anybody else remember? I mean, let's go with Eli. Thank you.
It was like the summer of my sophomore year, so that would have been
2019.
2018, 2019. We started rehearsing like late spring, and I think we premiered like for 3 weekends in a row that summer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's awesome. We also did that Christmas break. We did a holiday version called Nuclear Winter Wonderland. So everybody got to do that again sometime. That's cool. Great. Marianne, what do we got?
From Rob for BlackProv, besides showcasing Black comedians, is anything else different for you? Different in the process of product for you? The experience?
Done.
Right? It's a great question.
No, it's an incredible question. So I think collectively the idea for the group was to showcase something through the eyes of the Black experience. So there are certain things that just inherently are ours because that is our experience, and that's mostly why BlackProv has come about, is just to give an avenue to people with like experiences. I mean, we can be completely frank and say improv is highly filled with it's a highly dominated white male avenue. So to play with a group of black people of color, it's just it's a special thing because it's not very often that we get to be highlighted in these spaces.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thank you. Marianne.
All right, let's do one more question. This came from several people, actually, for both groups. When will you be doing this again? When can they see you again?
Okay, Jamie.
Good question. I don't know. We'll probably perform either later this month or early next month. I would say visit portlandcomedy.com. If you have any questions, shoot an email to Pat or to somebody at over there, and we will let you know when we will perform again. I'm thinking of 1,000 things in my head because we don't have a website yet, but we're working on that. So.
I have a question for you guys. The show seems like, I mean, the show is essentially developed for Zoom, unlike our show. And so I think it makes the transition to Zoom much easier and it's kind of suited for it. But are you planning on doing it in a live stage format whenever that comes back?
Michael.
Definitely, certainly.
Nice.
Zoom is definitely its own entity and its own it has its own style of performing on Zoom, and a live performance is something totally different. I mean, doing 2099 on Zoom and doing 2099 in person is totally different. And I look forward to doing BlackProv live. So definitely that's something that's in the works.
Cool. And for 2099, what do y'all think? I think we should do something before these two folks go away to university. We can do Zoom stuff later, but
yes,
something this summer, probably. Sylvia?
There are recordings, right? I know our last show was recorded because
Yes.
I watched it later. So I don't know when we're going to perform live again, but I know there is a possible way to go back and watch already finished productions.
Yep. If you search YouTube for CSZ Portland, you will find a channel. Channel's actually Patrick Short 4, and all the comedy sports stuff we've done over the last year and lots of other things are on there as well. I'd also like to shout out to Jamie, who has made a huge effort for our organization over this last year and has produced a match game called BlackProv. It's a loving tribute to the 70s game show once a month, including an amazing month where it was women in history as the panelists. So good, so great. And he also concocted and produces Grown Ups, which appears once a month, which is a very simple, incredibly silly pun game that lasts about 20 minutes and makes people's cheeks and stomachs hurt from laughing so much. It's really, try to find one of those on that channel too. Very worthy. And check us out at portlandcomedy.com. Completely. Anything else from you, Marianne, the truck or the person?
I had a lot of fun being a truck tonight. This was great.
That's awesome. I'd like to thank Joel Veenstra and Teresa Robbins-Dudick, PhD, for conceiving of the Global Improv Initiative and the symposium. It's been a great couple of days. For those who are attending it, Open Space will be starting 8 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow and running for 24 hours, run by the folks from Improbable. That should be absolutely fantastic. So check that out. And there are some, I believe, some performances possibly Saturday night and some many things Sunday. Check out the schedule at the website for the GII. If you're a local, if you tuned into us for some other reason, you know, like what is the GII? It's a conference that this is done for tonight. So it's really super fun. But search for, thank you, Abby, search for Global Improv Initiative. And it should come up and you can search it too. The conference, by the way, is free because of some incredible sponsors, including University of California at Irvine. We are very very pleased and proud to have been part of this. And again, I'd like to thank Jamie and John and Michael from BlackProv. It was the inspiration for tonight and the headliner. And it's fun to see Year 2099 in action, and it's totally fun to get killed again. So thank you so much, everybody. So we're going to tune out. One thing you can do if you love it and want to support our efforts here at CSC Portland, Marianne's going to pop into chat a Venmo and a PayPal. You know, we're paying rent on a building we don't use for 15 months, and things are going. You know, so if you feel like kicking us a little something, that would be awesome. No obligation to do that, but we'll leave that screen up for just a couple of minutes. And our goodbye to you tonight is our new tradition that was started 6 days ago, and we'd like to say goodbye to you with a sugar punch. Thank you, everybody.